I did it, chat. I didn't go to bed this time. You can't wake me up, Mr. Leaker, if I don't go to bed. Yeah. Fucking smart. So, the footage. It is surprisingly dark. So it says on the screen, do you want a Lucia-led prologue? CL has been evading spoilers. Who is CL? CL just cannot make that decision, so a poll is required. Plus, to show support, at least 10 gamers need to show up dressed as leaks in front of Take-Two/Rockstar offices holding game discs during work hours. Oh, CyberLeaks is CL. That makes sense. That's some crazy nonsense. That's almost as much nonsense as when he was asking for 160k to make custom GTA 6 footage. So he has a story? I mean, he might. It's always been possible he could have the story, but until there's evidence of it, no reason to assume that's the case. Stop hating. This guy is deplorable and garbage. So this is meant to be a nudist area. People are wearing swim clothing. He's got binoculars, so I guess he's gonna do some sus stuff. It is very dark. Oh yes, they are definitely nude and old. He's got a large cock though. That is something. He's wearing a hat though. Is that not against etiquette and a nudist beach? What if I'm into hair and the tops of heads? I mean, let's be real. Are they drinking Monster? They're drinking. Nah, it's probably beer. She says, "Quit skulking already and tell us what's on your mind." And he was called a fucking troll. Interesting. Oh, that's disturbing. Why would this be the thing that he shows? So is this some overweight woman naked swaying backwards and forwards, and he zooms in on her ass with the binoculars? Like, why am I looking at this? And there's like the thinnest woman. She got no ass. She a cylinder who just dancing, enjoying her life. Like, I would not be making such commentary on a real person, understand? There's an old guy in the back there, he's schlong hanging out, and another naked woman over there, and that person wears wearing a bra. It's got to be against the etiquette of nudist colonies, right? Or nudist places. I don't know. There are some people here who are just wearing clothing. So I guess it's like clothing optional kind of thing. You can just come and ogle some people. Well, you wouldn't ogle these people, obviously, because they're not particularly good looking, but I know. It's funny because the people with clothing on are the most attractive people. What is this? Is this some conservative woman talking about some conservative politics or something? The generous taking control. Lessons about tanks. I don't know. So I'm looking around for some like little prompt that says, you know, join in, strip off. Oh, there's a TV. It looks like it has like, I know, like drone footage over the city or something. Was there no option for karaoke? There is a microphone there. No, it didn't say anything. Hey brother, I'm here expanding my horizons. You should try it sometime. And he's wearing sunglasses. Like dopey $2 sunglasses at night. Did I mention this is at night? Yeah, we haven't seen drones yet. I mean, it's like from a helicopter or something over the city. Like, it's just a recording, right? Wait a second. In the pool is the flamingo flotation device that we see Cal in some of the marketing material. Cal nudist? Yeah, I could totally see Cal being a nudist. There's some jacuzzis. The water is pulsating around, and a woman who's dropping it like it's hot, I think you'd say. Like twerking and stuff. None of these people are attractive. It's interesting because only some of the lines are subtitled. Your mama ain't teaching no manners? I guess she's acknowledging Jason pointing these binoculars at these two. I don't understand people these days. She's just bouncing. She's just enjoying, not on dick, but I mean just bouncing up and down like twerking kind of thing, right? Other people just talking. There's a sauna with some naked people in it. That makes more sense. But there's a woman in there with thigh-high leather boots and like string around her breasts. And that's it, in a sauna. To be clear, if you're going to try to watch this footage for the nudity, don't. Not worth it. Pornography exists, guys. There's more people in jacuzzis. The pool looks nice and clean and clear. Some guy with beer and two naked women. Oh, so the woman has seen him with the binoculars and she's like, you want a closer look? And so she's approached Jason. And so she pushes him. They're fighting. Jason is fighting with a naked 50-year-old woman, and he decks her in the face and she falls in the water, and he shoots her, and it says, the staff here won't provide services right now. Now that may look and sounds kind of sus, but he loses honor for doing this. The game isn't saying what he did is a good thing, you know, and now he's just shooting all the nude people. They're on the grounds, cowering, and he's just blowing them away. He is massacring all these people. What is wrong with this dude? There is so many things you could do in this game, and that's what you show? They voted for him? Well, no, they didn't vote for him to massacre people or whatever, right? It's not that interesting footage. I will say, though, you guys probably on Twitter, right? So you guys would hear them. Give me a rundown when they see this, all the weird anti-woke people who are like, oh, now GTA 6 is woke. Oh, those kids are going with the wokeness and they've confused people and now the Grand Theft Autos are woke. What's that? They have a nudist colony and fucking Jason is looking at people's tits and cocks with the fucking binoculars and then he massacres them. This is just new wokeness. People watch these people, you know, and believe their bullshit. New poll asking people wants to see Prologue with Lucia is already live, ends in 2 days. Does that mean we're not getting leaks tomorrow? I can have a full sleep? Really? Sick.
How come he only gets 2 stars no matter the crime?
I don't see him get any stars here, which is interesting. It's possible that this nudist colony is in like a lawless zone kind of thing or something, right? Like, you know, there are no police or something. I'm surprised more of those places don't exist. Oh, guys, I missed something. The overweight, naked woman has a love heart tattoo on her ass. You can only see it sometimes when she's shaking the ass back and forth over this light. The scattering of the light on her naked ass, pretty impressive. The lighting in this game is top notch. I'm looking at this guy drinking, and it looks like he's drinking through his nose. So definitely not polished. Other guys, that guy's like stabbing the drink into his eye. It's just like, raw. Okay, that looked pretty weird, but you know what I'm saying? It was the drink.
This leaker is going to end up spoiling the story. I hope he gets caught ASAP.
Indeed. Speaking of which, I got some key info I dropped on Twitter here. The GTA 6 leaker contacted me and says they will reveal themselves if at Rockstar Games restores 9 adversary modes I haven't done, brings back the mansion raid, activates snow and the snowmen collectibles. That I need all 3 to complete GTA Online is purely coincidental. That's actually why this guy's doing all these leaks, guys, and it's in Rockstar's hands now. Yeah, I'm just a messenger. Okay. We don't see any mechanics or anything in this footage. It's not as interesting as other footage. I'd rate this corn 1 out of 10.
No evidence he's accessed Vice City outside of Plains. I still don't think he has the full game.
It's not impossible that he does, though. You know, we have to accept that, right? He has not shown anything that requires him having the full game, but it's not impossible that he does. It's just very strange the way that he's doing this, if he does have access to the full game. That he's using footage, he's putting out footage day 1, and then like day 4, that continue from each other. Like he's just cut them in half for no reason. That he's always at the beginning of the game. That he doesn't accumulate assets. You know, it's just very strange. But he could just be a weirdo, because he is a weirdo. He's just milking it? Yeah, but he's milking it in a way that no one would fucking milk it. He's clearly a massive loser? Yeah, see, it's hard to predict a person who's deranged. Think about it, though. He's like, all we need, guys, is 10 gamers to go to the Take-Two/Rockstar offices, because those are the same thing. And with just 10 people, we can radically change the course of gaming history and cause a multi-billion-dollar company to start up the factories of producing physical discs again. We can do it, yay! It's so cringe, so cringe! He's writing this stuff, and people are supporting him in this cringy nonsense.
I refuse to watch the Prologue spoilers. I hope you don't stream, or if you do watch, don't talk about it, please. I'm sure many also feels the same way.
If I cover it, I will not mention any story spoilers. I'll probably watch it, but I won't mention any specific details. The stuff that I'm mentioning now, I don't think at all. This is stuff you can infer is going to be in the game, right? It's appetizers a little bit, but yeah, story, no. As I said when we looked at this footage to begin with, there's no way in hell the game just drops you in free roam at the beginning. There's always a prologue. And if this guy has the beginning of the game, either he has a test build that skipped over prologue, or he had to play through prologue to get here. If he's saying he has prologue, then it's so annoying, because even if he has prologue, it doesn't mean he has the whole game. People keep saying I'm like coping or something. Well, I don't want him to have the full game. Nothing he has shown us requires him to have the whole game. And traditionally, a test build isn't going to have the whole game. So even if he shows prologue, it still won't definitively show us he has the whole game. And people are going to be like, this Mac guy is not admitting that he has the full game. He showed us prologue. And it's like, it's just going to be so annoying. I only go where the evidence leads.
See, I don't get why we haven't seen start screen or loading screen. That's the first thing I would have leaked. Makes me think it's not the full.
But maybe he's doing like 10-dimensional chess, 1,000 IQ plays, and he wants us to keep speculating. If he answers those questions, we'll stop talking. Like, that's an argument, you know? There are just so many possible hypotheses you can develop to explain his behavior. None of them flattering, mind you, but we need more information. And I hope we don't get it. I hope Rockstar just finds this guy.
Looks like next clip is Prologue.
I fucking hate Prologue. If they get hit by a train, get me mad. If there's snow, there better not be snow, Rockstar. There's always snow in Prologue.
I would have been a lot happier with the beach clip.
Like, I'm very comfortable with my sexuality, guys. I'm not self-conscious at all. If it was entirely possible, I'd strip down right now. Just for the funsies of it, okay? Maybe not. Maybe not go that far. But I'm sure some people who would see these leaks would actually be uncomfortable by that stuff, right? Or be uncomfortable with that content in general. Like, they're uncomfortable with nudity and whatnot. Some people would prefer the beach stuff for that reason alone. But I think the beach footage would give us more insight into the game and how comparable the trailer is to the game itself, having a one-to-one comparison. This was just, you know, vulgar. Clickbait. It was not particularly interesting. Yeah, I don't need to see old men cock at 11:43 p.m. on a Tuesday. Today's Monday.
I think it's possibility he has some of the game or some missions, that's why he's showing weird stuff. He's trying to milk it for 3 months till release.
Yeah. I just can't imagine though that he has the whole game. It just doesn't make sense. There has to be some limitations on this. And he sucks at the game, right? You know how much of this game I could speedrun if you gave me 20 minutes? I can beat the whole court center heist and all the setups in 20 minutes. You give me GTA 6 with a 20-minute time limit, I'll be at the end of the game if you give me enough tries. I'll find some glitch to warp to the final mission. But this guy sucks. He ain't getting nowhere. So yeah, maybe like a 20-minute cap. That would explain a lot, right? You're not that good either? Get out of here, dude. I would have got world record twice today if I got the right security RNG location and the right access code RNG. I already got world record. What do you mean? How can I be a world record holder in a heist and not be good at the game? Get out of here. Have you seen my latest runs? I am fucking flawless. I'm like I could do that shit blindfolded. How dare you? How dare you? On controller, yeah, I suck on controller. Absolutely. 100% spot on. But I'll get better, you know. Give me 100 tries, I'll get better.
What do you think about the timing? Seems like he's capitalizing as much as he can before the extended look, which makes me think he doesn't have that much.
I wonder what could be presented in the extended look that would make his leaks not interesting to some people. Even, it's clearly not the polished version of the game. Whatever Rockstar is going to show is going to be the newest polished version, and it's going to look way better than what he shows. But even a low quality version of something new will still be of interest, right? Unless Rockstar shows the entire goddamn game, the leaks will still have some interest.
I'm curious if this is a strategy by Rockstar.
Well, let me, alleviate you of your curiosity. It's not. I say this as a voice actor for GTA 6. This is not a strategy from Rockstar, okay? Give you that inside scoop.
My favorite thing about the clip is how realistic the NPC and how they're not all just running away mindlessly.
Yeah, it's true. When he starts shooting, some people run, they stumble over themselves, some fall, some get like on their knees and beg, and they're like, oh, please, no, please, you know. Everyone just doesn't run in one direction in a mass. They like scramble in a panic. It is definitely a more realistic response to that kind of thing, right? Not that as I imagine. I can't say I've seen that much in real life. Or really at all.
I don't like CL's conduct, but I don't want Take-Two to find him. He'll be looking at years, and no one deserves that for being a loser. On some level, I think, one, I want him to be stopped. And that kind of requires him to be arrested. That's the only way he's gonna stop. Two, if nothing happens to him, this will just inspire others in the future to do the same thing. That you can just nakedly profiteer this way. Three, I don't care whether it's illegal or not, or wherever he is. He's running a crypto pump and dump scheme to extract value from people. And he's using, stuff that people have worked on for like a decade. Innocent people, like devs, that have poured their heart and soul into it to make that extraction. Like, This is not a good guy. The degree to which he's harming people can be debated, but what he's doing is harmful and selfish. He deserves some punishment. I think he's doing more than simply being a loser.
Chance they bump up the release date even a month?
Considering they're doing a full digital release, if they're going to bump it up, it will be if they think he has the full game or something. As I've said before, what we're experiencing right now is what you would traditionally experience going to a gaming store and playing on one of the game consoles. They used to have like demo builds and like you play Super Mario 64 and you could like play the first couple of levels and that's it. Everything we're seeing is just that in a modern context. And as much as that, I'm sure annoys Rockstar to no end, that's not gonna fundamentally change how many people engage with this content, you know? Especially considering that what we're seeing is a lower quality, unpolished version of the game. If anything, it's made a lot more people like me as well. You just want to see the actual thing, the full quality version. This Rockstar, I'm sure, would much rather have full control over this, but I doubt they're sitting there thinking, man, if we don't release the game now, we're done for. We're gonna make no dollars. It's just not gonna happen, right? Kyron here says they probably care more about finding the origin of the leak than stopping it. That's also, yeah, that's well, they probably care about both. Well, it really depends what kind of content he has, but I'm sure they care about that significantly, yeah. And that's why, even if this is over, he stops posting stuff, you know, the game actually comes out, they will still want to find this guy, to find how the leak happened. If for nothing else, that in the future they can avoid whatever hole.
I hope in the future Rockstar is more transparent, destroying the want for leaks in the first place.
I don't think Rockstar hasn't been transparent. If you accept their reasoning that they want to market closer to release, because, you know, the social media just moves so fast that people forget about stuff the next week or whatever. I can kind of understand that. Like, it's all going to depend on how they handle marketing from this point on. If they give us a barrage of content and handle it really well and it's really good, I don't think they've done anything wrong necessarily. You know, they don't owe us anything, right? But you got to wonder, because there's a lot of Rockstar offices now, right? The more broad you are, the more people who are employed with you, the more potential places leaks can occur. This is a lot of places around the world, right? All it takes is one part of a company cutting corners or maybe outsourcing something and you're done.
Twitter is making me sad. I've seen people making fun of GTA fans for getting excited over small details like Jason's hair moving lol.
If they released a cure for every kind of cancer, hell, every disease, if world peace happened and you vote on Twitter, I like this. This is good. Some amount of people on Twitter would be like, look at this fucking guy, caring about shit, liking things. But I don't think any of this is important, you bitch. There are just some people who are just so unbelievably negative and they like negativity and like feeling down on themselves and everyone else because it makes them feel special. If the whole world is shit, that justifies them being shit. If the whole world is shit, then it justifies why they've achieved nothing with their lives. It is a narrative that justifies their own existence, but traps them in a system of negativity and which will never improve their lives. They are pitiable people that you'd pity more if they weren't so fucking annoying. Peace out, guys. Watch my videos. Join the giveaway. $6,666 up for grabs. Bye-bye.